Sabrina is not made for jail. She didn't commit this crime. Got her locked up anyway, Andy. I have one more person I could possibly call.
Okay, Sistas fans. Now, in the trailer for next week, when Andy and Danny are kind of going over the whole Maurice and Sabrina, getting arrested situation, Andy says this: I have one more person I could possibly call, because she does say that, hey, look, they got Maurice on tape confessing to the crime. Danny goes, this is crazy. And, Sabrina's not made for jail. And Andy's like, well, she didn't commit this crime. But Andy, they got her locked up anyway. So the question is, who is this one person that Andy could possibly call? Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that it's Robin. I want to be completely honest. It makes the most sense. Now, this could lead to that scene in the trailer where we see Andy in Robin's office, and Robin is like, there have been reports that you slept with one of the janitors here. And, that being Paris. And some people have been saying, yeah, there's no way that, Andy could get reprimanded for that, because Paris and, his mother own their own cleaning company. So technically it's not an employee. But I don't know. It's like, if, let's say you worked at a particular company, business or whatever, and a catering company was hired, and then, somebody found out that you slept with one of the waiters or something. Well, technically, that doesn't make sense. I don't think anything like that could happen, where it's like, yeah, because it's a different company. Scratch that example. But basically, I want to say, aside from the Paris thing, because we know eventually Andy's going to be in tears and Fatima's going to help out by getting her cousin Madam on the case, somehow helping Sabrina. But here's the thing. I think the person Andy wants to pull out of her pocket is Robin, but I don't think Robin is going to help, because of the fact that he's called in favors to get Fatima and Zach out of jail. But in this case, I feel like this is kind of out of his jurisdiction. Could he do something? Probably, but Andy's asking for too much. It's the fact that her friend and, her friend Sabrina and an employee of the bank, Maurice, were allegedly involved or, planning a bank robbery, like Fatima getting out due to the stuff she did to Hayden. Yeah, I still feel was bullcrap in terms of her not paying for what she did. But Hayden is slimy, not to mention he does have, he's got dirt, on his hands as well from the stuff he's been doing at the job. So it's a wonder he hasn't even been fired at this point. Then, of course, the whole Zach beating Hayden's ass put a smile on Robin's face. So it was like, okay, you know what? I'll see what I can do. But this is completely out of the, hey, Andy's asking a favor for someone who's connected to the job. No, this is, Sabrina isn't an employee like Fatima, and Maurice didn't beat Hayden's ass like Zach did. So I don't think Robin's going to help. And you could even take it a step further. Well, given that Andy and Gary seem to be getting back together, and we do know there's that one scene of Gary, confronting Robin in his office and whatnot at work. Maybe Robin is going to have a chip on his shoulders, like, well, Andy, you hooked up with your old boyfriend again, so, I really shouldn't do you any favors, because I bet Andy will try to say, well, I can make it worth your while again. And it's like, well, no, you got with your boyfriend again, so I'm not really playing these games anymore. So there's nothing I can do. And then that's what leads to Fatima calling in Madam. So that's what I'm thinking. Andy once again trying to get Robin to help out, but this is too messy. We know Maurice and Sabrina are innocent, but it doesn't look good. So, hell, how do we know that Robin or any of the employees or clients don't work at this bank? So how's that going to look if you bust out two people who allegedly were behind this particular robbery? Yeah, so that's all I got for you in this video. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Also, I wonder if Danny's going to find out about this, in terms of, let's say hypothetically, after Danny, maybe even Karen, finds out about Sabrina being arrested. And Andi calls in, I called my boss to see if he can help out, but he can't for this, that, and the third reason. And maybe, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the girls know about Andi getting Robin's help to get both Zach and Fatima out of jail. So imagine it's kind of like a magic lamp. Andi used all the wishes to help out Zach and Fatima. And it's like, so you got your boss that you've been sleeping with to help out those two, and now you can't help out Sabrina. And I would really hate that, because that's just stupid. And I would hate for that to be the situation. I would really hate for it, because if there's anyone to blame in that friend group for not giving Sabrina a heads up, that's Danny. Because even though Logan kept his mouth shut because he couldn't say too much, at the very least, he did tell Sabrina to get a good lawyer. She didn't even do that. What did Danny do? Girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And now look at her. So, yeah, don't give Andi shit because she's unable to help out Sabrina, allegedly. So, because of her helping out Fatima and Zach in the past. So, yeah, I hope this leads to a good discussion, because I made a good, some solid points in this video. But, yeah, that's all I have for you. I appreciate your support on the channel. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And I'll talk to you in the next one.